Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Happy Whole Foods Wednesday. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Today, I have a couple quick and easy but super delicious recipes for you, and I'm super excited, so we're gonna go ahead and get right on into it. So for this first recipe, we're going to be making some air fryer fried chicken, aka soy curl fried chicken, and we're keeping it whole food, plant-based, and oil-free. We're going to start by taking our larger pieces of our soy curls, and we're going to rehydrate those with some hot water. We're going to allow this to set for about 15 to 20 minutes while we get started on our seasoning blend. So this is a seasoning blend I like to use, and we're going to make this, and it's not going to call for all of it, so you'll have some left over, but you could always cut the rest in half if you'd like. So I have some white pepper, some black pepper, some smoked paprika, some ginger, some onion powder, some garlic powder, some dried mustard, and then I have some oregano, basil, and some thyme. So we're going to go ahead and put that all in our jar, and we're going to mix that up, and then we'll just set that to the side. This is a great like fried chicken type seasoning. It's a little spicy. So you have to take that into account if spice is not your thing. You could definitely season these soy curls however you like, but this is a seasoning that I like to do it with. So I'm going to go ahead and store these in an airtight container because whatever I don't use, I can use in other recipes. So now that my soy curls have soaked, I'm going to go ahead and squeeze out some of the moisture, but not all of it. I don't want to like dry these out completely because we want to keep them a little plump inside because these are going to go in the air fryer and dry out a bit, and you don't want them to turn into just like a dry little crispy piece of chicken, aka soy curls. You know what I mean? You don't want them to have no bite to them in the middle. So you want to leave a little bit of that moisture. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to mix our seasoning with some cornmeal. So I have some cornmeal here, and then we're going to mix some of that seasoning that we made with it. And that's what we're going to pour over our fried chicken. So now we're going to go ahead and pour this right over our fried chicken, and we're just going to mix this really well with our hands. You want to make sure that you coat every piece of your soy curls. So I'm just going to do this for about a minute to a minute and a half because I really want to make sure that I coat those soy curls. Of course, as always, don't forget, all my recipes are linked or written down in the description box below. You can click that little arrow right here on your right side as you're looking at my video. Right there below my video, right at the top of the white line. It's really easy to find. I know some people have trouble with it, so if you just click that little arrow, you'll drop down the description box and you'll be able to find it. So now that this is done, I'm going to go ahead and take half of my soy curls, and I shake them off a bit because I don't want to take all that extra seasoning that's at the bottom with them, and I'm going to put them in my air fryer. I have 2 air fryer baskets, so I don't put them all in one, but if you have a regular size air fryer, you can. And we're going to go ahead and air fry these at 360 degrees for 5 minutes, shaking halfway through. And once they're done, they come out and they are perfectly crispy on the outside, but nice and moist and tender on the inside. The texture of these are to die for, and honestly, this is one of my favorite ways to eat soy curls and my favorite recipe for them yet. So you can see here how delicious and juicy. It really is a great substitute if this is, something you've been craving or missing in your whole food diet. So this is definitely something you guys have to give a try. So for this next recipe, we're going to be making my 5-minute gravy. This is super quick and easy to make. We're going to start off with some cold vegetable broth. And to make my vegetable broth, I just use this Better Than Bouillon vegetable base. You want to use the organic because as you can see here in the ingredients, it doesn't have any oil. but you could use any type of vegetable broth that you like, homemade, whatever works for you. And then we're going to add some cornstarch right into there. And then we're going to add our seasonings, which is optional. So I'm using some crushed rosemary, some umami seasoning, some garlic powder, and onion powder. But you could switch this up however you like, season it however you like. If you don't have access to or don't like umami seasoning, but you want a little bit of that umami flavor, you could use some miso in this. If you wanted to make it a little more salty without adding salt, you could add some Bragg's liquid aminos. The options are really endless for this. So you're going to mix this really well until that cornstarch is completely dissolved. And then we're going to bring this to a boil for 3 minutes. And then we're going to reduce that and let that cook on a simmer for a couple minutes, and it's going to thicken up really nice. You're going to want to continue to mix it throughout the cooking process so that nothing clumps up or sticks to the sides. So I just go through every minute or so and I whisk it really nicely. So if you want to check when your gravy is ready, I just go ahead and take a spoon, put some on the back of it, and then run my finger through it. Obviously, I blew it off for a second. And there you can see is the perfect texture. And then it's ready to serve. So what I did is I like to serve this fried chicken with some mashed potatoes and veggies. And then I like to pour that gravy right over top. So these are both really delicious recipes I think you'll love. I love pouring this gravy over everything, and it's definitely a gravy that you want to try with these fried chicken pieces, as we could call them. But yeah, this is just two really great, easy recipes that you can throw together that will help switch up your menu, and I hope that you enjoy. They're definitely a favorite in my house. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and tag me on Facebook or Instagram if you make any of my recipes. I absolutely love hearing from you guys. Thank you all for your support and for all of your time that you take to watch my videos and leave nice comments, you guys. I appreciate it so much. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye!